Live from Las Vegas, the entertainment capital of the world, it's the Joe Cortez Show.
Welcome to the Joe Cortez Show here in Las Vegas, Nevada, the entertainment capital of the world. We're here at the M Resort in Las Vegas. Today we have the CEO of M Global, Ryan Anderson. Ryan Anderson, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Joe. It's such a pleasure to be here. I've been a huge fan of yours, and it's an honor and a privilege, and it's also very humbling to be sitting next to you today to talk with you.
Well, I'll tell you that it's an honor being with you, my friend, because you bring a lot of good things to people's lives, not only monetary-wise, but health-wise as well.
Thank you.
And I think that what you're doing is something very positive. A lot of folks out there listening for the first time about the products that you have with M Global is very, very positive. I mean, you guys want to get into business end of it, at the same time, get on the healthy side. Can you tell us and walk us through a little bit about how you started with the company and what products you bring to the table?
Yeah, absolutely. So I've been around the nutrition world ever since I was a little kid. My mom used to chase me around the house with raw bee pollen and talking to us. And, you know, because of my background in nutrition and growing up in that, none of us children have allergies. We've never been to the doctor. You know, there's so many different things that, you know, back in the day, a lot of people used to talk about as being a myth or not real. But in this day and age, especially in the sports world, a lot of people are getting more and more involved in nutrition and some of the benefits around that. And so as I grew up in nutrition, it was just made sense for me. It was an easy transition to want to be a part of it. And really our business was really focused around not only providing good quality nutrition for individuals, but a quality in the product at an affordable price.
Now you have this great product of, I can see all the great products you're going to talk about shortly, so will Dylan. But I want to know, the people around the world are all getting involved with this product because it's something good. How many countries are you in right now?
Currently, we're in 16 countries around the world. We operate in 8 different languages right now, and which is quite remarkable. The company's only been around for about 2.5 years.
Okay, good. Now, you started out with this business in your state, your hometown?
Yeah, so the technology actually came from a gentleman that was a scientist from NASA, who developed what we call RDT technology, and that's where we have the ability to take any botanical herb or fruit and turn it into a powder at room temperature, so we don't have to use heat or we don't use flash frozen process. So the technology actually was developed by a scientist, and a good friend of mine introduced us to this technology. And we knew that we had to have it because it was the quickest and easiest way to be able to deliver nutrition to the body and be able to keep that affordable price down.
Okay, great. We have Dylan, one of your members, and she's so much involved with it. I see her do some of her presentations on Facebook talking about the product. Can you tell us, Dylan, your position with the company and your purpose of giving the information out to these viewers?
I certainly can. I do the lives because I believe in this product so much, and I'm so honored that you're here on our show with us today. So why don't you share with us the products that you started with, why each of the products, what they each contain and what they each do for the body, and then what was new that was released this past weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the things when you start talking about nutrition, and I think this is one of the things that is overlooked quite frequently, so much so that 75% of Americans are chronically dehydrated. And people think because they're drinking sodas or even sports beverages or coffees that they're getting the hydration that they need, but the reality is that 75% of Americans are chronically dehydrated. Those numbers are even higher in the UK, and I know you have a huge fan base in the UK, as well as in Australia down under, that number is quite a bit higher as well. So we wanted to blend nutrition with hydration. So we talk about targeted nutrition with our elite hydration line. And so, and basically the thing I love about our products is that they all target different things. So our Soul product, we always talk about cures inflammation of marriages everywhere because it is a mood enhancer. So it's full of electrolytes, but it's a what we call a nootropic. And so a nootropic that hits different endorphins in the brain that helps balance mood, and so it's for tired, stressed, or depressed. We talk about that one there. That's our Soul product. It's a tropical flavor, and it's also full of electrolytes, which is a great one. Going down the line is our Trim product. Trim it has 2 patented ingredients in it. One is called bioperin, which is a black pepper extract that helps increase the bioavailability or the absorption by 25 to 45% of these botanicals. And it's also got another one called oligonol. Oligonol is a patented ingredient that helps burn visceral fat, the fat that's around your organs, increases that. You don't have any. So I noticed Joe had his shirt off earlier and he's got the 6-pack. It's amazing. I don't even know what you're doing. Joe's not retired, obviously, but the Trim product is a kiwi strawberry flavor. It helps with appetite control. It's a thermogenic there. And then our number 1 selling product is what we call Core AO. Core AO stands for Core Antioxidant. So it's got mangosteen, grapeseed extract, bilberry, acai, astragalus. It's very high in antioxidants, so it's great for inflammation, digestive, respiratory, circulatory system, and building up that immune system.
You're talking about these products. How many
Yes, sir.
times a day do you recommend that our viewers out there take this product?
The great thing about these products, Joe, is everybody's bodies are different. And I think that that's one of the things that when somebody's either involved with nutrition or just getting into nutrition, they need to understand that their body is different. And so each one of the products has a different specific health benefit. The Core AO is the antioxidant product. I recommend that every day, at least once a day.
Once a day.
If you're somebody...
How many ounces?
So, and that's the other beautiful thing about them, is they all taste amazing, but you can adjust. If you like it sweeter, you can use less water. They're all formulated to be around 16 to 20 ounces of water. If you don't like them as sweet, you can add more water to them and dilute them. It doesn't hurt the efficacy at all. But Core AO, you should be taking that one at least once every day.
Okay, you're talking about sweet. How much is it sugar-free or what?
So these products, the Core AO, the one I'm talking about here, is actually flavored with stevia, and then there's less than a gram of sugar of organic cane sugar. So all of our products are keto friendly, they're diabetic friendly, they're gluten free, they're non-GMO products, so they're healthy for you as well. So if you're a diabetic or you have sugar issues, you're going to love, especially with the Core AO, you're going to love what that's going to do with your circulatory system.
Yeah, and I'm glad to hear you talking about all this information. You viewers out there, listen to this carefully because this show is going to go on for about half hour, and it gets better as we go along. Lynn.
Well, I just wanted to share too, the packet. The packet is so easy to, you can put this in your suitcase.
Yep.
It's not a big bottle. It's easy to ship. It's easy to put in anything that you're carrying around with you. And all you do is just rip it open, pour it in the water.
Absolutely.
And that's how all the products that are here on this table today, that's how they are all
Convenience.
all convenient.
Yeah,
Yes.
we live in a microwave society where we want results now, and we want the convenience and ease of being able to consume the products. And so, not only have we made nutrition taste good and effective, but we made it simple and easy.
Okay, one of the questions I want to ask you is that two things. Let's say if a woman is pregnant, does she have to talk to our doctor about taking any of these?
So we always, if somebody's under the care of a physician, we always ask them if they're going to add something new to their diet,
Okay.
that they should always consult a physician.
Okay.
However, every one of these products that you see have no synthetic stimulants. They have no preservatives in them because of the way that we manufacture, and so we're really using whole foods and vegetables and fruits and botanicals and herbs. And we're using those and in combination or in a formulation to get the highest efficacy for the result that's there.
So in other words, you have no side effects for taking these products. There has been no reports of any side effects from anybody
sir.
around the world.
No.
So far, everything's been going.
In fact,
100%.
we've done some testing with the U.S. military to ensure that none of these products are showing up in any drug tests. They're not, they're not performance-enhancing drugs. So the athletes, I know you've got a big following from an athletics perspective. Any athletes that are taking these products can take them with the confidence to know that they're going to get the results, but they're not showing up on any test because they're natural. We're using real botanicals and herbs to help with that.
Yeah, Dylan got
That's
a
good.
new member this
Yes.
past week. Came on board. Her name is Nikki Acosta. And she has a son who's a professional fighter,
Nice.
Romeo Acosta. He's just starting out in the professional ranks. He's undefeated. And Dylan, tell us a little bit about how you got his mother involved with this.
Well, Nikki has a Airbnb, and she wants to put this in the baskets.
Nice.
Because they put water bottles in the baskets, so they're going to put these little sticks in the baskets, and that way they'll encourage their guests while they're at the house. They're going to use these products, and then Romeo is going. He loves the Go. The Go and the Core, and as you know, a boxer needs to dehydrate when they are getting ready to perform. Yeah. So this is a good way for him to rehydrate after he's weighed in, but also he's going to use this in his water bottle whenever he's working out.
Great.
And he'll be advertising every day his product, and it's his product as well.
Well, talking about advertisement, that is the business end of it as well. So what's the business side of your company?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have 8 different business models in which we represent our products and give people the ability to be able to represent and not only to consume these products, but to be able to earn by representing these products as well. There's a financial aspect of what you're talking about. And so we can actually, so you're talking about Nikki, who owns a Airbnb.
Correct.
And so Nikki, as a business owner, can bring these products into her place of business, and we can teach her. And that's one of the great things about Delin, as one of our founding members, has the ability to walk in and teach her how to increase the profitability per square footage of her business by having these products be able to be a part of that. And so as a entrepreneur, and that's what I think, there's an entrepreneur in every one of us. Everybody always wants to have a little bit more, right? You know, I was one of those that grew up in an American family that had a little bit more month than paycheck. And because of an opportunity like this, it afforded us the opportunity to be able to do that. So we have the retail sector, so you can walk into a gym and teach that business owner how to increase the profitability per square footage. We've got Keystone pricing, we've got online, social media, trade shows and events. We've got party aspect, we've got a direct sales aspect of our business. And so what this does is it really gives people the ability and flexibility to customize their business to meet their approach.
Yeah, I think you have definitely a great business going here, but most important thing, from what I can see from an athlete's perspective, I can tell you that these are the things that is needed for all individuals, all walks of life, especially these young folks that are running every day, they're jogging, they're on the bicycle, they're in the gyms, they're working out. I mean, they need something to enhance their bodies, to make sure they have that energy and they're thinking correctly and thinking, maybe you have a bad day, but maybe it's because something is lacking in your body. Sometimes a lot of folks say, you know, I don't feel good today, something is not right. I don't know if I'm coming down with a fever, I'm coming down with a flu or something, but sometimes just different nutrition in your body that you need, different vitamins and whatnot. What kind of vitamins, besides what you mentioned already before, which is the best to give you? Let's say you're feeling a little bit down, you feel like you're coming down with a cold. Which one of these products do you recommend is good?
So two aspects of that. So if you're coming down with a cold, the Core AO is going to be the one that's going to be that really builds you up, get your immune system, and especially as an athlete, if you're working out a lot, you're constantly tearing down your immune system as your body builds itself back up. And so post-workout, Core AO is going to be one of those things that's going to help you with inflammation in the body. So it's going to help not only build up your immune system, but it's also going to make it so that you're going to recover a lot faster as an athlete. And I know there's a lot of post-workout products that are out there, but they've got a lot of synthetic things in them, they've got a lot of preservatives in them, and there's a lot of things that really aren't good long term. And this is the good thing about all of these products is that you can have the confidence and belief as you're putting them in your body that you're going to have long-term benefits, not just short-term benefits.
Absolutely.
Now, you have any doctors on board that are being consultants in reference to your products and how you can push your clients to learn more about why they need this in your body? What kind of doctors do you have on board?
So we've got a range of doctors that are on our scientific advisory board. They range from family doctors to scientists who have got PhDs in nutrition, all the way down to, we've got a host of chiropractors that are on board as well that have learned how to bring nutrition into their businesses as well, because of understanding that wellness isn't just the treatment. Wellness starts before, during and after the treatment as well.
Exactly. Now, some individuals talking about chiropractic. Let's say I have an injury, whether it's a torn muscle or broken bone. These products will also help enhance your recovery.
Yeah, so not only hydration is a big part of that, but not only are we putting things in the body to help prevent, we're also putting things in the body that's going to help build up as well.
Heal.
And help recover. Yes, sir.
Recovery. That's important. You know, in life we walk around sometimes thinking that we're like Superman, and nothing gonna bother us. What we're eating is okay. We're eating a bunch of junk food, and sometimes I'm guilty of it once in a while, eating some junk food, some of my friends around me say, Joe, you got to eat a little bit healthier. You know, you're trying to keep that weight down. I say, I'm trying to keep it down, but Joe, we see you eating a lot of sugar, a lot of junk food. And sometimes I understand that at my age, you know, to be honest with you guys, I'm 75 years young. Yes, wow. Young. You heard that, young.
Yeah.
I'm not 75 years old. Yeah. I feel young. I'm always ready to go. And I want to make sure that you viewers out there get to listen to what Ryan Anderson got to say about this product. Okay, Dylan, you've been involved with the company for a while, and you have clients out there, and you have all these different products. You tell us a little bit about what you've been telling your clients about these new products.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to end with these two products that we haven't touched on.
Yes.
And then I want to talk about the new products that just came out this past weekend, because they are super exciting. And what we'll do, I'm going to start with these first, Joe, and then we're going to talk on those. So we want to talk about the Go, because the Go gives you that energy. I love this product. It's so wonderful. And then make sure that we touch on the Smart, and then let's go right into that pre-workout, which is, I can't wait for you to share that.
Yeah. So there's a lot of energy drinks on the marketplace. It's a $1 billion industry, and I won't name some of those that are on there, but when you turn around those cans and you start looking at what's in them, it's scary what people are actually putting in their body. And if you notice, if you are an energy drink connoisseur, what you'll notice is that where one gave you the benefit, over time you're up to 3, 4, or 5 to get that same benefit. And what it's doing is it's actually tearing down your adrenal glands over time and just tearing you down, and so it makes it more and more difficult. Our Go product is a natural energy product. It tastes amazing. It's razor raspberry.
So
it's
good.
full of electrolytes, so it's a wetter water. But it also is going to help build up those adrenal glands, so you're not tearing your body down as you consume it, so that you can have that energy to push through a workout. You can have that energy throughout the day. You're not going to have the jitters. You're not going to have the crash. It's a calm, consistent energy through the day. And then the Smart product is one that's really near and dear to my heart. I lost my grandfather a number of years ago to Alzheimer's. And a lot of times people think, when they think about nutrition, they're thinking about their muscles, they're thinking about their body, they're thinking about gut health. But oftentimes we neglect the health of our brain and how nutrition can impact our brain. And so Smart is a nootropic, and nootropic, it's 100% natural. It's a pineapple flavor. There's one ingredient in there that if you do your research on, you're going to absolutely love. It's called Huperzine A. Huperzine A has got several clinical studies on it at the same dosage that we have in our Smart product, but I'll reference 2 of them today. One is that after just 30 days of consistent use, participants had an increase of memory of 12 to 20%. And right now, as we speak, in Japan, they're currently doing a clinical trial to try to synthesize that same botanical to turn it into an Alzheimer's drug, because they're showing that it's growing brain cells.
Yeah, now,
Wow.
how about that's great. That's great news, because there's so many individuals, millions of people around the world suffering from Alzheimer's, and 10, 15 years from now, there'll be over 50 million people in the United States be suffering from Alzheimer's. So, how about now? A lot of individuals suffering from either, we mentioned diabetes before. How about cancer? What these ingredients, they help a little bit with cancer, recovery.
Yeah, so we always talk about with our products, we never talk about that they cure or prevent or treat any illnesses or sicknesses. But if you want to, and I know that you can look at this anywhere around the world, you can go to pubmed.gov. And you can look at the ingredients on specifically this product, Coreo, mangosteen, grapeseed extract, bilberry, acai, and you can look at clinical studies, so you don't have to take our word from it, and you can look at all over, and this is a medical journal of products or ingredients that have been studied, and this site is actually controlled by the U.S. government. And so I would love for any individuals who are suffering from any of those ailments to go to pubmed.gov and type in any of the ingredients, or even type in some of the ailments, and see some of the clinical studies and research that's been done for yourself, and be able to do that research.
Now, at what age would you say, let's say your youngsters are eating, want to drink sodas and food that's not healthy for them, what age do you recommend the parents could be giving their children any of these products?
So,
any age limit?
So because of my upbringing and around nutrition, I started my youngest daughter at 2 years old on these products.
Okay.
The only product that I don't allow my 4-year-old, she's now 5, she's coming up on 5, to take is the trim product.
Okay.
And so it's something that increases metabolic, and it's something that's going to help with that. And so she doesn't need that. I wouldn't be afraid to. But even the Go products, sometimes people will say,
Really?
why do you give your kids, a 5-year-old or 4 going on 5-year-old, an energy drink? But I love it because it's not full of sugars. I mean, like, look at, I'm going to just throw out a name, Gatorade, right? Gatorade is big in the sports world. But if you look at a Gatorade, it's got 35 grams of sugar per serving, and some of those bottles have 2 servings 2 servings in one bottle. That's 70 grams of sugar. And so the thing I love about these products are they taste great. My kids are hydrating, they're drinking water, but they're putting good nutritional products in their body at the same time.
You
That's
know,
right.
that's good, especially for you grandmas out there that would like to love and cuddle to these kids and give them everything they want. You know, maybe you got to start changing their drinking habits, their eating habits, and making sure that they follow the steps. That you want to reward them with something good if they do, they behave well, if they're eating the right foods. Then I did say, I'm gonna give you a good dessert. Give them one of these products.
That's right.
As a dessert, instead of giving them a bowl of ice cream or a soda pop.
Well, the great thing about it is, and I don't know if you've done this, Dylan, I think you've done some lives on some of the great recipes that you can do with these products.
I have.
With like yogurts and stuff.
You can do that, and popsicles. We made popsicles one day, and that was really fun. After Sue Ligon, of course.
Yes.
So,
I think that's a fantastic idea. Make popsicle for your children. I mean, say, you want a little ice cream? You've been good. Here's a little ice cream. Meanwhile, you're giving them something healthy.
Absolutely. It's perfect. And here, we can do popsicles all year long.
Yes, in Vegas.
It does not matter what your time of year
Yeah,
it is.
I'm jealous.
Okay, let's jump over to that red box right there.
Okay, the red box, the pre-workout.
Yes, so this is a product that we just launched this past weekend with our company. And this is a plant-based pre-workout. And as you start looking at pre-workouts, and this has got a really fun delivery system because it's not a tear and pour in water like our other products.
Okay.
It actually is a pre-workout pixie. So you tear it off, dump it in your mouth about 15-20 minutes before you're going. You can do it on the way to the gym or right before your workout, and right when you get in there, you're going to start to feel that pre-workout.
Nice.
It's all plant-based stimulants. It's 100% natural. It tastes great. We've got 2 different flavors. We've got a mango and a pina colada flavor, and both of those come in there. And what you're going to find is when you start looking at pre-workout, a lot of them are going to be a vasodilator that's going to open up the blood vessels, so that's going to help with the pre-workout, which this one does. But there's a component to this that I think gives us a competitive advantage, where it actually is going to help with focus. So you're feeding the brain at the same time as the pre-workout, so you're going to make it simpler and easier for you to focus on your workout. If you're in the gym, in the boxing ring, to be able to not only feel that workout and help feed your muscles, but you're going to have that mental clarity and focus and vision to go have a great workout.
That'd be good to give to your kids when they come home and do their homework. They don't have it up here. Give them the pre-workout
There you go,
drink,
yes.
and make their brain come alive again. I mean,
Well,
especially.
that's this one here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the smart one is good too. I mean, I may need a little of that myself.
So let me ask you a question. Can
Yes.
kids have this?
So again, it's full of vitamin B12. It's plant based. So it's always, I always say that it's the parent's discretion to look at it. If your kid is used to natural stimulants, no problem. If they are not, and you're just going to start them out on something like that, you're probably going to maybe start with a half of one or a quarter of one and see how that's going to work. But
Okay.
yeah, everybody's body's different. But
Sure.
I would not hesitate to give my kids this.
Great.
Okay, well, that's good to know, because you viewers out there, we're just trying to educate you a little bit about these new products that are coming out. I mean, we know that there's been a lot of great energy drinks, a lot of good nutrition out there for your family members. You buy all kinds of good stuff at the pharmacy, what the stores, and you got all kinds of vitamins, all kinds of vitamins. You name them, they got them out there. They go out there sometimes and say, which is good for me? I don't know. You're educating the people out there exactly what's good for them. And this is the latest with your discoveries with your doctors and on your advisory board. The scientists have been working. This is something that not just came out of nowhere. There's been a lot of hard work, a lot of hours, and a lot of good times put into this.
Well, and decades and decades and centuries even of people who have consumed these botanicals, herbs, and fruits, and having that resource to be able to tap into that, to be able to formulate these products so that they synergistically work together in the human body to deliver the most effective results.
Yeah, I recommend you fans out there, you viewers, in reference to these products, get them in your stores, in your drugstore. Recommend them to your friends and doctors out there. Maybe you should also consider putting this on your shelves, on your cabinet, because not only will it help your patients, but it's also a good way to generate more business for your practice. But I think that if you was to listen a little bit more carefully to these shows that go on a weekly basis, Dylan will go on there, and some of the other members talking about these products and the latest products. Like you just saw now, the new product just coming out this weekend, coming up, the pre-workout. That's excellent stuff. That's new. They keep adding on new products to the company, and that's good for you viewers out there, to make sure you stay healthy and stop going to the doctor, spending all that money on the doctor's bill, where you can spending a lot less money buying these products.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ryan, can you tell us a little bit before we wrap it up, a little bit about what's going on this weekend here in Las Vegas at the M Hotel with your convention?
Yeah, so this was actually a really big event. We've been so blessed and privileged. So I know that you guys watching this show have been fortunate enough to be able to follow Joe and his career, and to see the impact that not only has he made on the boxing world, but the impact that he's made on a lot of people's lives from a personal aspect. I believe being around Joe makes you a better person. And that's one of the great things that we've had, is that Joe was able to come in, and we had a little over 1,000 participants that was able to come, and he was able to share his heart and his vision and his inspiration to help people be stronger and better. And so really our event this weekend was, we were able to bring 3 entities into one, two companies from a nutrition and one from a beauty, and bring them into one place to make it a simpler, easier product offering, but also make it a more viable business opportunity for those individuals, such as Dylan, that's been so amazing sharing these products around the world. So it gives us a customer base now. We're over 40,000 customers around 16 countries around the world, consuming and sharing these products.
You know, Dylan, I know you've been talking to a lot of folks here in Las Vegas, and you've been bringing on new members. But before we wrap it up, give us viewers a little bit of input on your membership and how to get involved and where to reach individuals to make contact.
Well, you can get involved. You can reach out to me on my website, which is always on my lives each week. And the great thing is that you can do this. You can do this from your home, from your business. As Joe was mentioning, a doctor can have this in their practice, as well as a retail establishment. So it's so simple. It's this stick. It's just so easy, and it's affordable, and everyone enjoys it. That's the best part.
Well, you heard it there from Dylan and Ryan Anderson, the CEO of M Global. I think it's a great product. I definitely endorse it. I push it. I think we have a large audience out there listening and watching to this beautiful company, what we're doing to keep you healthy, and also put a little cash in your pocket. With that said, guys, take care. We catch you next week. Ryan, thanks for being on the show. Dylan, to Daryl, Joe Cortez here, Ryan Anderson from M Global. Goodbye.
Thank you.